Right, are we back yet? Let me know when I'm back. We should be live. Hey. Welcome back. Wow, okay. So that was a crash. Are we live on YouTube as well, by the way? Are we back on YouTube and Twitch? That was a spectacular crash, that was. So as far as I can tell, that took down my GPU driver. Because when I tried to Alt F4 it wouldn't Alt F4. And then when I killed it with the task manager, everything froze, and then when all the screens went black, and that was the end of that. I had to hard reboot my PC. So that was a proper crash. Anyway, it looks like... Go back. It looks like it kept the line, which is fine. It's that line there. Start driving. It remembered what I wanted to do. I'm beginning to wonder if this thing was responsible for crashing my PC. Any idea for the reason? Absolutely no clue, Impiers. No, it's not my PC boot that takes long, Jace. It's not a case of restart your PC and start streaming. It's basically restart your PC, fire up OBS, fire up your chat, fire up your game, lay everything out, make sure the audio's back on. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole process, Jace. Right, let's try again. I hope it won't crash again. Okay, we've got movement on the bar so far. As long as that keep... Oh, there we go. So there's literally no reason for that. Who knows? Who knows? Right, I've got to be super careful now. I've got to do a perfect drive. Make sure we get a nice comfortable... There we go. Oh yeah. A+ speed bump etiquette. I reckon the AI is the thing that's going to ruin my day. Yeah. Do you know, it's very hard to read the speedo. Oh, what is this? What an awful stop that is. Front alignment, okay.
2 months to go till 2 years. Hope everyone is going well. Sklunuts, sklunuts.
Thank you, 22, Jason. Dust Kicker, thank you for 3 months. WEMB Live. Lovely. Come on, get on the bus. Perfect stop, bus driver. Oh god, what's this car doing? Do I need to be in that lane? Oh, you scumbag game. Something will jump out. To be honest, if I make the mistake, it's on me. I don't mind that. But if it's going to be something dumb like the AI, that is going to get annoying. You could use a Steam Deck. I'm not sure about Stream Deck though. They mentioned Stream Deck support in the interview. He said it's currently going through the process of being signed off. So it's like, I think he said it works on Stream Deck, but it's not signed off. Can we turn right and red here? Presume we can. What is with these overgrown bushes down the middle? I'm getting cheered by the passengers, that's how good that was. Tom, you sound like a cheerleader. Yeah, that's the loop I had to put in. That was the awkward stop. So now at this point, I don't know which lane I need to be in. Thanks, Unreal. That wine. If only there was a minimap. I do wish I got rid of the hours in these games on a GPS device. Yeah. You can... Weirdly enough, the only way to turn it off is with a multiplier, but like you say, then you get nothing. So then the only solution is to memorize the route. Tom, have you got a button for that now? Not yet, but I should. The laugh of it is the AI doesn't stop at stop signs. I'm going to be slightly late if I'm not careful. What the... What was that?
Hi everyone, and how are you today, Squirrel?
What on earth was that? It just ran over an old lady. It's almost like the game when you've done that too well. Here, have an invisible bounding box. Night Owl, thank you for tier 2, 70 months. That happened 50 meters from the very last stop. So, did we get the bonus or not? Or did it just wipe it out at the end? I'm not clear whether the multiplier got applied or not. Will, thank you for 60 months, 5 years. You did. It didn't penalise you. Okay. That was weird. Collect all likes for the Dewey and be live on Live 5. So I've only done 96 on 200. Blimey. I really need to get this one. We might have to drive that line again just to get it. Let's try it again. Can we reverse it? 5. Auto switch direction. Oh, that's what it would look like in reverse. Look at that. Let's do that. Start driving. No speed limiter. Eek. No navigation arrows. There's no way. There's no way we'd ever get that. Is this game better than the bus? What would you be measuring that by? Baz Fox, thank you, 53. We don't know yet, Captain Flint. We have to unlock them. You can look at the map and it pauses while driving. Does that not feel ridiculous to you? It does to me. Hey Moxie, my whole PC crashed. The game froze and took my GPU with it. Is my best guess. But I don't have a streaming PC. I've not had two PCs for best part of 10 years, I'd say. Whoa! 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 What's all that about, bro? Do you know that's quite realistic? That's Matty's driving? Tom, have you ever been in a car with Matty? And the follow-up question, if you haven't, is would you ever get in the car with Matty driving? Thankfully not. I have no idea what the speed limit is down here. I would only consider if it's the only option. And the option has to be behind Sean driving. I love the noises they make. They sound like they're eating a nice piece of cake or something. To go, yeah, Yeah, it's a real shame that Matty's not here to defend himself. It's okay, because he's dedicated, Tom. He'll watch the VOD back and then he'll pick it up in a couple of days. I'm sure he's been on the plane downloading all the VODs and stuff, so he can watch while he flies. It sounds like a steam engine. Doesn't sound like any steam engine that I've heard. Oh. That wasn't the best stop. Shocking position driving. Hey Tom, you're a cheerleader. You can't say that. You're fired, Tom. The correct response, Tom, would have been, fabulous parking, comrade. It's a shame the curb jumped out at the bus. Well, it's got a red light. The heck? Don't lag when I'm trying to steer, game. I blame the lag. No, there's no fire collection firefighter. They said that to us back in October when we had the dev in. That curb just keeps jumping out at me. See, now you're getting it, Tom. Did you see that? The AI just despawned vehicles because it couldn't handle this situation here, so it despawned them. Does it not punish you for ramming into the curb? It depends. Like, passengers aren't really concerned about damage to the bus, but they're more concerned about, you know, if you hit something and they get physically thrown around, I guess. But a brush with the curb, they don't seem to be too bothered about. They probably laugh, to be honest. Morning, TG. That's 2 stops we've just collected everything for. Thank you, Tom.
Santa Hotels.
Master of the speed bump. This driver's a pro. Greetings from the Great White North. Where would that be? Greenland? The Arctic? I think that was the last stop. Yeah. I think we got the multiplier. See, it doesn't tick them there, so I'm very confused. N10 drives with a 12 plus multiplier, but with a 12 thumbs up or something. Right statue's done. That's nearly done. Thank you, Bonnie. That's not bad. No, what Bonnie was actually saying in dog language was, great driving. You drive like a pro. Open the All Saints Bridge. Nice. Let's have a look. I've opened a bridge. That one. What does that say? Matthew Drive? Does that say Matthew Drive? Oh my god, Matty's got a road. That gives us a new bus stop and one additional line. It's this one I want to get. Additional bus stop per line. Do you know what, Egregious? Do you remember that? Do you remember their album? Do you remember the All Saints album with that Pure Shore song on it? Yeah. And I remember my boss at the time bought that album because he loved that song. And he was so disappointed because the entire album is garbage apart from that song, which is really good. And he was so miffed because he was expecting an album filled with similar music. And what he got was trash and one really good song. It's like, that was a waste of money. Matthew, thank you for 43 months. Jaguar, thank you for 76. Right, let's... Wait, which is that line? Why is it not showing the colours of the line? All of them are white apart from the orange one and that one. What is that all about? The famed bus colour palette. Do you know what? I've not tried to customise any of the buses yet with a livery. I should try that. Let's kind of have a look at that. That's the one I was just driving. Customise.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Jeff.
Right,
I
Jeff.
guess you can say I'm the one that makes us look good. I mean, we all do that, but you get it. Let me know if you want me to change up the look of your buses.
I don't.
So, I can change a bus's base color, the detailing, and any pattern the city council tells us it's okay to use. I know. It's weird they get to control this stuff.
Yeah, it is weird because it's my bus. And I want to paint it how I want to paint it. Oh, there's a lot of lock colours here. Glossy, carbon fibre, a matte, pearl, metallic. Okay. So that's metallic green. Very strange. Glossy looks like that. Carbon fibre. Matte, pearl. The thing is, when you're driving in your bus with the multiplier turned on so you can't do external camera, you never get to see this. So it's like there's a whole part of the game that encourages you to drive in first person only, and then another part of the game that encourages you to customize the exterior of your bus that you never get to see because you can't walk around and you've got no third person camera. And the two things are at odds with each other. Metallic. And that's what pups would go with. Base paint, let's go with that. Bottom layer. Also, can you actually move the camera? Pan the camera. There we go, that's better. This is the stuff that's locked. Hexagons. The problem is those coloured hexagons don't really work on this. Triangles.
Ola.
That's weird. Why does the top section lose the red? Not too bad, I suppose. Thank you for 105, large one. It's already dirty. Or like that. Just a simple white stripe. I'm not so keen on them. Double stripe. I think the single looks the best. Let's go with that. Bottom layer, top layer. Windfall oaks. Oh, they're like full liveries. There you go. So you can just have a full livery instead, and it obliterates everything you just did in the base coat. The huge plant eater. Thanks, Bonnie. That's what a cockapoo bark sounds like, by the way, in case you didn't know. Oh, I like... That's interesting. A little bend on it. What's that look like at the back? Why does it not come across here? What the heck? That would have been fine if it carried on. It just stops. Save livery to preset. Preset 1. Can I name it? Base paint. Overwrite preset with livery. There you go. I think that worked. Apply changes. I got Steam achievement Picasso. Showcase your artistry by customizing a bus. Amazing. Right, drives. Let's go back and have a look at this line. Right, we need to get that one. We don't really need that anymore. Edit line.
I'll let the council know we're making network changes.
Great! Right, we need to go here. WE&B Live is done, so I'm not going to bother with that one anymore. We need to try and pick this one up. We can. Get rid of that waypoint. There's this one here that we need to try and get going. Really? How do we tell the line to reverse while we're editing? Just like flip it the other way. Collect all lights for All Saints Church on the line. Okay, which was All Saints Church? I missed that. The new one over the bridge. Oh, God. Good grief. That's a bit of a hack, isn't it? We could skip that one. Can we not grab that one on the way back? I really want to get this one more than that one, so we'll have to just do this one for now. That'll do us. Save it and then reverse it. It's bizarre that you can't reverse it in the editor. This is the weird thing. So now you flip it the other way, and then you edit the line again. And
Let
now...
me update the website and we're good to go.
But now it still just flips it back while you edit it. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Surely when you're defining a line, you should just be able to flip it. It's weird. I don't know if we can drive that without any... I want to get this unlocked and this one. Why doesn't it show the livery that I just put on that bus? It's showing a plain white bus. And I don't even know if I've got the livery now. What happens if you refuse to let people off the bus? They just downvote you. Like, the way the game works is not based on ticketing. It's based on people getting on your bus and having a nice experience. So you will lose likes if you don't let them get off your bus, drive over a speed bump too quickly, smash into another vehicle, and then the number of likes you get levels up the bus stop and the district. That's the way the game works. So you'll hear them make comments like, very smooth driving. Or if you're late, they'll be like, some people have somewhere to go on time, you know. They get really irate with you. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just despawn the vehicle then. Okay, that's new. See, the passengers on these buses pay really close attention to how well you're driving. They don't sit on their phones or read newspapers and stuff. They look out the window and watch what you're doing. I think they're all like Reddit users or something.
Good evening, Paul, mods and chat. Do you eyeball your bus driver too?
Oh yeah, I pay close attention to all of his driving. These are the worst. These curved bus stops, they're horrible. Because of that. There's no curb overswing at all, so you can't straighten up properly. As you'll find out, Knight. As you will find out. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you handle those. You've not hit the curb yet. Have you had a stop like that? I genuinely thought he was going to pull out in front of me. Oh god, the bus isn't got enough power! Oh my god! There's somebody on board that's had too many pies! Come on! Jeez! What was that? Had a big breakfast, yeah? Oh my god, they need some sensors on these lights. So this is the new bridge we just unlocked, isn't it? We've not been down here before. Oh, we're stuck in here. I nearly missed that then. Don't lag now. Oh my god.
Central Shopping Street.
I like all the flags outside the homes just in case you wasn't sure what country you're in. Bump. Excuse me? I think you're fine. Your vegetables are on the road, though. I can't see because of the A-pillar. Look at this. Literally can't see. I need to lean forward and I can't. I don't know what's coming. If only I could go external camera. Why is he 30 miles an hour over this bridge? They're like kids playing on the bridge. Oh no, hell. Come on. Do I need to be in the left lane or are we going straight? Oh no, 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 no. No, no, we're going over here. AI is stuck there, I think. Nicely done, wow! The way you drove around that obstacle, amazing! The deluxe edition contains an extra couple of vehicles, and I think it has the DLC that's coming out this year. This is that hill that we couldn't get up. What about the bus pass? I'm not sure. Is the bus pass the one that gives you the DLC? What is going on here? Is that broken? Whoa, 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 what the heck, bro? A good mind to write off your Porsche. Think I care about this bus? No. Tom, the day Matty drives a Porsche. Assuming that's what it's meant to be. He stole it. Watched a TikTok video about stealing. Did you see his registration plate? It looked like a wheelchair symbol and then like a code on it. You can blow the horn and they'll move. You do know the horn is electric, don't you? You don't have to blow it. You don't physically have a little tube on the steering wheel when you want to blow the horn and go like you just press a button. Ending drive. Little bugle out the window. What have we done? Did we get our bonus? Did we get the 10x bonus? Mr. Simcopter. That would be comical. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Wind the window down. Mr. Simcopter and friends, thank you so very much for joining us. I do hope you had a lovely stream, sir. Thank you very much, Knight. Thanks for giving a shout out to Sim. Welcome, guys, from Sim Stream. I suspect Sim raids us and then all of his viewers go to bed. Because they're all on Pacific time. What was you playing, Sim? Public buses in my city act like they're eco-friendly. Yet they dump their exhaust. You see, the buses in Chelmsford now are electric. They're all electric. Which is great. You're playing Bossbound. Nice. How you getting on with it? EU Sim Watch, you're raring to go. Hey, Chubsley. How you finding it, Sim? Enjoying it? I've turned off that perfect parking multiplier. I just find that's a bit too much of a pain. It's great fun, breath of fresh air. This is what I was saying to the viewers, Sim. Like, it definitely aims for the fun side of simming, doesn't it? It's not like a hyper-realistic bus simulator. It's just a fun bus simulator. Like the way there's no ticketing, they've just gamified it. You just have a fun drive around. An electric bus reminds you how annoying and stressful diesel buses are. Hey man, they got us to where we are. Better fit for me these days versus super realistic sims. Yeah, I get you. As a father of young children, you are limited in your time to learn realistic sims. And something that you can just jump into and have fun with is very appealing when you're in that stage of life. It's like there's what's that game called? Is it Re-Entry? I think there's a game called Re-Entry where you it's like it simulates the whole kind of lunar launch type thing, but it's like hyper realistic. Comes with a massive manual, all the buttons you could ever wish for. Take you 2 hours just to start it up, you know. I'm like, I can't touch that. I ain't got time for that. Any games you can pick up and put down, of course. Obviously had the weirdest bus passengers. You see, I don't think there's been a sim game yet that's had quite the character of OMSI's passenger experience. I found those to be hilarious. Have you tried Way the Hunter 2 yet? Angry Geologist. If you go to my second YouTube channel, Squirrel Plus, you'll find a playlist of Way the Hunter 2. I've played all the Hunter games. I haven't finished the game. I've still got more to do. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Shift complete. Back to the office. But yeah, I enjoy the hunting games. Connects high road to a line, connects park and ride to a line. Excuse me, is there any chance I could have a ticket, please? Do you remember those voices? There was one that sounded like Yoda. Oh, it's a night drive. Not a huge fan of the night drives. Where the heck is High Road? Connect park and ride. Is that the park and ride? Okay. Oh, it's down here, blimey. You'd almost be better off just doing a loop around here, wouldn't you? They should add AI actual LLM models to passenger conversations. You see, game developers get slammed for using AI at the moment, so they'd have to approach that cautiously, I'd say. I mean, natural language responses could be fun, but the moment you unleash AI into the conversation, it's out of your control. So the game could end up saying things that the developer certainly would not be proud of. It's a tricky one. Let's see, we've got that done. We've got that done. 25% more passengers in the strings. I still haven't done this yet. What if we just create a route and try and knock some of these on the head before we focus on that? Might have to do that. Let's go back. Let's see. Orange is that one. Let's do that. Right, we don't need that one for now. Don't really need Panda Street either, to be honest. Phoenix High. Can we drag that to there? Okay, that works. Maybe try and get that one leveled. And ditch that one and that one. Can we ditch that? That's broke the line. Oop, that's a weird one. How are we supposed to do this exactly? There we go. Right, so we start here. 1, 2... 1, 2... We missed that one. Might as well add it, to be honest. 2, 3, 7, 8... This is a weird order. Why is it doing this in a weird order? I feel like I've got all the stops, but not in the right order. You got 1, then 2, and then it comes all the way down here for 3. Okay, we need to ditch that and that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I had a stop here, that makes that one 3. Makes that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's better. It's really weird the way this editor works. It's really not intuitive sometimes, particularly when you disconnect lines. Very confusing. Right, this is a much longer journey, so we'll need a bigger bus for this one, I think. How do we get on some of these new ones unlocked? Whoa. Electric battery multiplier. +2 to the max multiplier. Mega Mech, thank you for 14, and Pugrick, thank you for 44. Oh no, I'm still on the maximum 10 thing. You okay there, bro? You okay there, love? Can I help you? Do you want to take a seat? I find that a bit intimidating. Everything okay? Okay, I think they're about to hijack my bus. I don't think they'll add track IO. I really don't. Or any eye tracking. The good thing about nighttime, though, is the roads are nice and quiet. Watch me expertly go around this obstacle. That guy's blocking my view of the door. Can you get off? Just go away. Speed bump. Master of the speed bump. Do you hear that, Tom? Very smooth driving. I didn't know there was going to be so many people at night. Night? That was weird. Can you stop being so good? Don't worry, we'll have a crash soon enough. As if. I'm like miles away from the curb. She's still here. I think she just likes my driving. She wants to like stand up front and work out how I do what I do. If I stand here, I'll watch him. Look, if you look in my mirror in the top center there, you see it. You can see there's loads of seats left. There's no reason for them all to be stood up. I'm being paid by the dev, okay? If that's what you insist. I got a free key from the dev, but that's where it ends. The dev has not sponsored me for anything at all. There is a double-decker crab, and we're going to unlock it soon. I need to look at the requirements to unlock it. Loads of people just got off. And loads of people just got on. So. Hey, they finally moved. I think Medlim's still waiting for the perfect bus game. He can't recommend any bus games right now because he's waiting for the perfect one to come out. It could take a while.
Smooth.
Seems so on Amici. He is refusing to face any of the criticism. Are you referring to me, Medlim? Okay, so what criticism are you referring to? You reckon, Spud? Lol. I know it. I didn't design the game egregious. I'm just playing it. Did they say when multiplayer is going to be available? It's in the game now, Moxie. In fact, if Knight gets his act together, we can try it later. Oh yeah, you're paid by the dev as well. But Medlam's being paid by one of the other devs, like a competitive dev, to come into my chat and cause bother. He's being paid to do that, you see. We're all being paid. We're not just playing a game and having fun, hanging out. No, we're being paid. Yeah, so the multiplayer, apparently, you can see each other on the map, driving around, which is kind of cool. How can you get paid? Just play a bus game, Tom. If you play a bus game, you get paid. Did you see that? It was like a small child and I just rode the curb right next to him. I don't know if it supports crossplay. I've no idea. Oh no, they weren't a small child. They were inside the pavement. My bad. They just climbed out the pavement then, did you see that? Now they're walking behind the bus on the road, what are they doing?
SAS University Campus.
Yeah, they don't care, Ensign. The passengers on the bus don't care about you riding the pavement, really. It's not their problem. They love it when you stop at a stop sign, though. Despite the fact the AI doesn't. Is that the last stop? I think it might be. Complete 3 shifts on a single day without receiving any negative reviews. Such a perfect day. Steam achievement unlocked. Tom, I'm just too good. Please stop winning. Yeah, legal, I agree. If you can get the Twitch CEO to update the terms of service, I'll happily do it. We've unlocked the Excelsior 40-foot charge FC brackets XHE. Yeah. That name rolls right off the tongue. You can almost imagine the sales guys at the big shows, can't you? Excuse me, can I interest you in the new Flyer Excelsior 40-foot charge FC brackets XHE today? No? Well, Captain Rich T, the CEO of Twitch was on a live stream and said that they are not going to enforce it. About 6 weeks later, Twitch updated their terms of service and there was no change. Now, I don't know who you want to believe, but if you was to challenge that in a court of law, I'm not sure if you'd win or not. But Twitch has much more money than I do, so I'm not going to take Twitch to court. Equally, I'm not going to risk my channel on the basis of what a CEO said in a live stream versus what the lawyers put in a terms of service document. So until they update it, I'm not going to do it. Even with all this bus money. What did we unlock? There she is. Customize bus. Load livery from preset. Apply. Back. I love this. Look at this. You customize, right? You say load livery from preset. You say apply to the bus. And then you go back and it says, do you want to apply to the bus? Yes. Yes, I do. Customize. Load. Apply to bus. Apply to bus. I'm going to make all of my buses have the same livery.
I'll get started right away.
Yeah, you do that, Jeff. You do that, my man. That looks cool.
Your wish is my command.
Are there no decals in this? Is it just colours? You not slap logos on there.
Your wish is my command.
No, Oceanic, we can't make one a pink bus. You know why? Because Pups will complain that he's copyrighted that, even though I did pink cars in GTA before he did. And that's a fact. Right, is that all of them? Yeah. All the ones we've got unlocked. Okay, back again. Drive. Which line did we just drive then? Was that the orange one? And apply all button. Imagine. Imagine that quality of life. Oh, we've still got stuff down here. Oh, I still got that to do. Tell you what we'll do. We'll flip the direction of it. We'll take this new bus out. Where is it? A hydrogen. Collect 1,000 likes in the tracks. Wait, is the tracks an area? That's weird. It looked quite sunny earlier. Oh, this is quiet. It's got a lot of... I've noticed the engine... the hydrogen buses have a very strong retarder on them. Do you know, the idea of a hydrogen bus I find quite scary. Like, it's just basically a bomb on wheels. Like, there's a lot of hydrogen there. Very, very explosive. Jonesy, thank you for 2 years. Aren't hydrogen buses electric buses? What do you mean? Aren't they basically a hybrid run with hydrogen? So like electric motors, hydrogen generator, isn't that how they work? Can you get out of the road? Oh my god. They're literally stood in the road. That's that stop done. Yeah, but Oceanic, that doesn't make them basically an electric bus, does it? Tony's Cars. Buy 3 and get 1 tire free. It's so much better with that perfect parking turned off. That's true, Tom. That's very true. Bus versus invisible barrier. Just as we say that, Tom, I hit an invisible curb. So that's reset that multiplier. Didn't it pop up then with something about an invisible barrier? Oh, what was all that about? Yeah, apparently, Banana, if you plug your PlayStation controller in it will show you the PlayStation buttons. If you use it wirelessly, like I do, it shows the Xbox buttons. I don't understand why that is, but apparently, if you're wireless on your controller, it just uses Steam translation. If you plug it in, somehow the game goes, oh, that's a PlayStation controller, I'll show you the correct keys. I don't know, it's so strange. Do you know what, Knight? Coming from a person who owns a PlayStation 5 Pro, that's a bit weird. Maybe it's something to do with Microsoft owning Windows and Xbox and integrating the controller into their operating system better. Maybe it's something to do with that. I didn't have to do anything, it just worked fine. It's just that it doesn't show the buttons properly. But it works flawlessly. That's very true, Tom.
Greetings from Hong Kong. Hopefully you're all enjoying your break from Ross.
This feels like a dangerous road. A high-speed road with no proper barrier in between the lanes. Matty, 115 months. Tom, Matty's here.
Goodness! You
Prop-
nearly hit me!
Property damage. Genius. Greetings from Hong Kong. What time is it, Matty? Must be like evening or something. You really hit me. That's brilliant. As you say, Tom, perfect driving. Just before 8, nice.
University campus.
You having fun out there, Matty? Had some good food? It depends what HUD settings you've got set, whether you want to have it show you your speedometer.
Very smooth ride.
Very smooth ride. We just come away from a corner where I hit something, did property damage, and he went, very smooth ride. Food's out here is amazing. Yeah. Love to try it. I want to go to Thailand. Yeah, what's the ketchup like, Matty? Can you get a Heinz out there? Matty, Pops asked me to ask you a question, actually. I just remembered. He wanted to know if the toasters work differently to the German ones out there. The best thing is, Tom, Pops is not even here to defend himself. Hey, we've done Phoenix High. Not done that. 24 on that one, blimey. Emberville's nearly done. Some of the German ones that are weird. Let me have a look at the garage and see what we have to do to get the double-decker. Upgrade new heights and earn the star badge on all bus stops again to unlock this bus model. Upgrade new heights. Okay. Which one's new heights? Do you reckon like new heights is here or something? Don't see new heights. There's Belvedere. Maybe this is new. No, that's Belvedere. I don't know what new heights is. Take offense, that's a German. Everybody else is toasters worried. I'm here, just got better things to watch, says Pups. Ooh.
I'll let the public know immediately.
Will you? Okay. That one's nearly done. Can definitely get rid of that. So in order to get Belvedere upgraded, I need to get these two done. So let me just exit that.
I'll let the council know we're making network changes.
Right, let me try and create a better line here. Can we pick these up? Give that. That's an annoying loop, isn't it? Hmm. Could do that. In which case, might as well add that as a stop. Let's try that one. Imagine our citizens feel just keep messing with the bus routes. It is weird, Captain Flint, isn't it? Like, basically the bus lines are being developed based on the stops that you want to develop, not on what the passengers need. And 8 drives with 5 stops without any negative reactions. Achieve a 6 times multiplier higher. I'm going to select this. I reckon we can level this bus. There's a negative side if you just create one huge line over the place. You won't get the passenger numbers. Oh god. It's raining. Front alignment is okay, apparently.
Giraldo Opera House.
Where's that guy? He'll start on the bus. Yeah, I saw that, Oceanic. He basically got on with the umbrella, shoved it in my face, and then collapsed it. Massively late because of the traffic lights. Hey, Mickey. I feel like this junction needs traffic lights or something. I'm not used to the braking on this thing yet, on the electric. Did I just see somebody walk on the bus after I closed the doors then? Did you see that in the mirror? The doors closed and then a woman just stepped onto the back of the bus? Wall hackers. Not personally, Fady, no. Central shopping is done. There's no concept of money in the game at all, Pagan. There's no... You don't buy buses, there's no fines, there's no tickets, there's no currency, nothing.
Of the gallery.
Hey, bro, I went over that line before you did. That's a cool bridge. That's the problem with the aircon, is it blows on your arm and stuff and it makes you feel cold. Don't you dare move. Right, which lane do we need to be in? Perfect. How long since you built it?
Oh my goodness.
Right, just for reference, can you see the back wheel has brushed the curb? That's what it calls a heavy crash. And also, when you touch the curb, the whole bus just like scrapes along it and doesn't want to move. So we just lost the whole 10x multiplier because of that. Which is annoying. Just for one turn. No, it wasn't. Like, the hitboxes are just not right, I don't think. This is what makes it difficult about pulling up here, because it feels like the hitbox is bigger than the bus, or the curb's hitbox is too big. One of the two. And in reality, yeah, the back wheel was just bounced off the curb. Like it was a glancing blow, wasn't it?
Belvedere Station.
This is sim focused on fun, lol. The thing is, you optionally choose the multipliers. Like, I've chosen a multiplier that makes it more difficult to try and get a bigger reward, so that's on me, isn't it? If you play it by default, there's no penalty to that drive, really, other than it resets the like, but it's quickly to get them back. It's quick to get them back, but the 10x multiplier is, once that's been reset, that's that. Stickers make my car go faster. Yes it is, Enriquez. Like, it tries to reward you for driving well. Well, that was almost a cracking run. I love that. Front alignment is okay. What is wrong with that front alignment? In multiplayer you can. Yeah, you can have other buses driving around. But there's no, like, AI bus drivers. Nice. Which are the stops that unlock the locked multipliers, I wonder? Plus one max multiplier. Okay. I feel that's kind of a miss, like my bus sim had it and added realism. Yeah, it would have been nice to have other buses driving around. I need to get Belvedere unlocked.
I'll let the public know immediately.
Alright, so we don't need to worry about that one so much. Do that one.
Afternoon, all hope you're well.
Jimerick, thanks for 87. Doing okay? So if we do that, we should get that unlocked. We should unlock that, and I think that will level up Belvedere. I think. And then we can focus on these up here. Apply that. Literally no difference, really. Don't think we need a big bus. Achieve 25 perfect positionings. I might get back in the Horizon. I wonder if the Horizon's big enough for this job. Oh god, it's night time. This bus has very low retardation when you're driving it.
Elmville Arena.
Nice. Blocky, how you doing? How does it compare to the bus or City Transport Sim 26? I don't think I've played City Transport Sim 26. If you're looking for like a bus sim that you don't need to worry about financial management, all that kind of stuff, you just get in buses and drive them, pick up likes from customers, etc. That's what this is. If you're after like a, you know, a serious bus sim with bus schedules and tickets and ticket prices and damage and repair, management, any of that stuff, it's not in this game. So it depends what you're looking for. I tell you what, it's so... Don't you dare. It is so dark. That was slick. I don't understand why that was slick, but okay. I'll take it. There's route management. I mean, yes and no. Like, your route management is basically lining up stops that you need to level up. That's what the route management is. It's not really about serving capacity as such. You know, you don't look at the city and go, why does the city have a lot of people? Where are they trying to get to? What lines do I need? It's not really about that. It's more about what stops do I need to upgrade, and therefore what stops do I need to connect. So in terms of like bus management, it's flipped on its head, isn't it? You're not serving the customers so much as serving the bus stops and trying to upgrade the regions. Yeah, it's lightweight management. Is the brightness of headlights different? So that's normal, that's main beam. And none of them go brighter than that, really. Do you see that car's just driven into the side of me? Just want to point that out. That is not on me.
Santa Hotels.
I adopted a dog from a blacksmith. As soon as I brought him home, he made a bolt for the door.
Enchiladas. They go 145 months. I think that's the key to it, Nicky Jensen. It's relaxing to play. It's a relaxing sim. You just drive around. So that's the other thing that's interesting, is like it controls the time of day and weather. It decides the environment that you're going to be driving in. You don't get to choose that. Like, you don't look at a bus schedule and go, right, I'll take the 8 AM shift. That's not how it works. Where's the stop line? Here. Hot rod. Wait, what? Speeding over a bump? Oh, come on. It was literally a slowed down for that. That's outrageous. Look how much multiplier I just lost because of that speed bump. That's disgusting, that is. What a way to lose your bonus. So that's it, we're on a 1X now. That's brutal. You should rate IRL bus drivers like they do in this game. Imagine. Oh, that was a shame. That was very nearly a 10x. One speed bump. Well, we got that one done. Is Emberville going to level up now, do we think? Not Emberville, Belvedere. Level 2. Vicinity Lightning. Oh, we're being cutscened. We've unlocked this. So the next one is this one. Upgrade new heights to get the double-decker. Why do indicators go tick-tock, but the lights flash on each interval instead of toggling between intervals? Oh, I don't know. It's not only that. There's like, if you've got the HUD displayed on the left, there's a windscreen wiper symbol, and the windscreen wiper does this quite quickly, and the actual wipers move like that. So they're completely at odds with each other. How's the game? If you want a relaxed bus sim, it's a good game. If you want something serious, probably not for you. Right, how do we get the double-decker? Because I can't work out what region we need It must be driven by this one. Unlock a drive modifier. We delete this line. Actually, no, we'll edit that line.
We're getting the network up and running.
Great! All Saints Church. Park and ride. This is weird. There's no stops down here. Hang on. All Saints Church, Park and Ride, High Road, and a what is going on with this loop? Oh god, this editor is just so confusing. Can we just do that? Just nice and simple. Instead of always faffing around. Let's just do that. Line, colour and name. Round about. R&D. Line colour. Green. You haven't added a second bus stop. Wait, now we've got 1, 2... Oh, that'll do. That's fine. It's a big roundabout. It'll take us like 10 seconds. I'm going to drive it in the new bus that we just got. That one. The Lightning. Why do I feel really low down in this one? What the heck? The seating position is bizarre. I do not like the seating position. I feel like a 5-year-old. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the seating position.
All Saints.
Wait, wasn't there a way of... I know you can use the numeric keys to... Why does it sound like the bus is driving? Camera. Move driver's seat backwards, downwards, upwards. Numeric 8. And 2. Okay. Oh my god, what is that? There we go. That's a bit better. Now, that's the maximum height I can take it, but at least I don't feel like a kid now. That's better. I feel like an adult. Yeah, I felt like Sean. That's weird. Once you put your booster seat in, you feel normal again. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? What is going on? Wait, Pups, I thought you had something better to watch. What are you doing listening? Oh, you have to now. Gotcha. See, you're not like Tom. Tom was telling me how good my driving was. You don't. That should be illegal. On your own because Dan has no dedication. Wow. You think Matty would have joined you from Hong Kong?
Hey.
That means Matty's doing something. Look, come on, bro, move up. I've got a schedule to keep to. That registration plate, I read that as late in it. Oh, this is painful. This is actually painful. Move. I'm going to lose points for the stop sign now. Nail the stop sign challenge. Okay, if you insist. Slight parking issue. That's the thing with taxi drivers, isn't it? Like, they don't care because... Whoa. Okay. Like, they get paid anyway, if they're stopped or not.
Park and ride.
Timothy, what a name. Your name is spelt how Sean pronounces it. This way, I think. Whoa, we just went through on red. But he's got his indicator on, so it's okay. We're going to be late on this stop. The thing is, there's nothing I can do about 30 seconds of traffic lights. They're going to downvote me now. They're going to be like, we're late, we hate you. We're going to remove your multiplier. We've got an 8 times multiplier. Which isn't too bad. Wait, it wants me to drive that bus in Belvedere? Oh, that was nearly done. Look at that. You scumbag game. It's all lights to park and ride. Can't believe that. We almost did that with the roundabout. Wait, which way did we just drive that? I felt like we drove it that way. I need to run that again. I did it clockwise. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll do that quickly, but not in that bus. We'll do it in the... this. Thing is about this bus, if you can call it that, it's more like a van, is when you're like in this driving position, it feels like it's got no left side wall at all, because you can't see the A-pillar. Well, not even that, you can't see the frame. And it's got a little phone tablet with the cameras on it, which is awesome.
Park and ride.
I actually haven't played with the crab walk yet. I need to try that. Boom, done it. District ready for upgrade. Let's go.
Saints.
Feel sorry for that guy. He's talking to that girl and she's on the phone. You recommend Eurotruck to me? Nice. Are you going to stay there, bro? I guess you're not going to stay there. You're just going to pull forward and then stay there. Thank you for that. Come on, bro. Get out of the way. Doesn't slow down for the speed bumps at all. You see that? You just drove straight through them. Oh, great. Honestly, they need to fix this. The AI can't handle its own events.
Yeah.
You can switch off... No, you can't switch off road navigation. Yeah, you can. There's two navigation settings. One to show the full arrows, one to show them only at intersections, and then there's a multiplier that you can add where it turns off all of it. And then you have to navigate the road yourself. You have to unlock the multipliers, yeah. So the bus stop upgrades unlock a lot of stuff, and some of the things they unlock are the amount of multipliers that you can have, the number of bus lines, the amount of bus stops on each line, the maximum multiplier you can get, which is 9 for me currently, and then there's like multipliers themselves that you need to unlock before you can activate them. Upgrade Windfall Oaks. Steam achievement unlocked. Yay. So that unlocked a +1 maximum multiplier, so we should have 10 now as our maximum. We've unlocked the Horizon CNG 40-footer and a drive modifier. Upgrade district.
The quiet suburbs of Windfall Oaks are homes, isolated, dry, single-purposed, the comfortable dormitory district. No more. With an extensive public transport access, the neighborhood goes back to its people. The streets of Windfall Oaks are safe once again for playing, strolling, meeting your neighbors, for living.
For driving. Wait, what? Start drive. Oh god, the maximum's on 20 now, what the heck?
All Saints. I remember this used to be so far away from the city. Now look, only a bus stop away.
I'm gonna get driven into. Oh, I should have gone down the middle. I did not know there was a bus line down the center of this thing.
Now this is one suburbia that actually looks like it has some character.
We've got a bike on the front, nice.
bus terminal looks fantastic. What a change.
Looks fantastic. So we've never seen that bus terminal before, they just added it. The bike's a trophy, yeah. Yeah, if you hit them at just the right angle, you pick up the bike. Hang on, the traffic light's gone green. This intersection's enormous. They need filter lanes on that. The best game they ever made for that kind of thing was Carmageddon back in the day. Man, that was funny. Haven't heard that name in a while. Well, I mean, the game was that a 90s game, if I remember? Or early 2000s, Carmageddon? It was funny. In fact, they made them change it, though. They made them change it from people to, like, zombies. Because they thought it would encourage kids to go out and actually do that. But yeah, just power sliding into crowds was just hilarious. Celebration tour complete. Did we unlock a new... We did. The Horizon Electric 60 foot. That is a big bus. Electric 60 footer.
Your wish is my command.
And the CNG 40 footer.
Your wish is my command.
I feel like we've got a genie. Still locked. Got a couple of buses we can try. Alright, what are we doing? Upgrade New Heights, 0%. New Heights is the one that's going to give us the double-decker. So this is New Heights here in the center. So I need to focus on that now. I need to focus on that to get the double-decker. Just going to get rid of some of these lines. I don't like having so many lines. It's just like entirely pointless. What is this? Now this is a roundabout. Let me get rid of that. It's like an inner city loop, isn't it? The trouble is, because of the awkwardness of these bus stops, you can't make a loop properly. Well, there aren't any other drivers, Crow Daddy, I don't think. Like, there's no AI background driving your lines. I should try and hook it into that one. This stop layout is very annoying. Basically, we like do circuits. That is hilarious. Hang on, we need a colour for this. We'll call it the city loop line. It's a very peculiar shape. Right, then we start driving it, and then we'll take one of the new ones out. Horizon Electric. I might be a bit too big for this. Take the CNG Classic, maybe. Great line for a long bus. What? Have you seen the turns in it? You watch what happens. Oh no, it's nighttime. This is not good. This is not good. I hate the way it does this to the camera. Yeah, so we've now got a maximum 10 times multiply that we can get. That guy slammed on. What I love about this game is that some bus stops routes force you to use smaller vehicles. Yeah, like this one. But then we choose a bendy bus instead. Is that woman at the back on the road actually getting on the bus or not? Oh. The back end hit the curb. Oi, oi, oi. I was on there before you. Oh, I'm so not going to get a bonus now. Not going to happen. This traffic's not going to move. Hang on. I need to go and check the front door. Sorry about that. Amazon had left a parcel at the front door. Yeah, this is totally broken. Unless it despawns vehicles, I'm not sure this is going to move.
Excuse me, can we hurry up?
So you tell me how I can get into that bus stop now. Abort drive. And that's down to AI not being handled correctly. Thank you for 119 solid bond. Timothy, thank you for some with Prime 20 minutes ago, by the way. Did you crank up the difficulty? What's that got to do with anything, Dave? Right, silly loop line. I'm going to drive it in a smaller bus. Much more compact one. I think that one. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen anyway, regardless of what bus I'm in or difficulty I choose. It's nothing to do with getting to the stop though, Dave. It's everything to do with the AI traffic not moving. You get this in games where there's AI traffic and it gets gridlocked. Why do you want new keycaps, Al Phillips? What's second-hand keyboard would like to make his news account? Fair enough. Does it work out cheaper doing that then? Like buying a second-hand keyboard and then buying the keys? Like what about the actual key mechanism? Are they still intact? Richie Dave, I honked it twice but nothing happens. Got a Claymore 2 for 80, then 20 for the caps. Okay. What was that brand new? So you're basically half price.
Yeah.
I don't think he replaced the switches, Greg. I think he replaced the caps. I think they're stutter because it's dry. We're late. Belvedere Elementary. Which was the bus game where you could, if you hit a passenger, you lost loads of points? Or was it just, it would just end the drive or something? I remember one of the bus games doing that. It should be all of them. Come on, guy. Move! Some 18, possibly. Oh my god, what is going on here? What is this? There's literally passengers falling from the sky and climbing up the pavement. Yoda was legend. I can't remember if that was a mod. That was a mod, wasn't it? That did the Yoda voice. Can I get in that lane? Pure J. I think that's the last stop, isn't it? $275. Maybe not if somebody just got on. Happy Saturday to you. Boom! We just did that from 0 to 200. I presume that was the 12 times multiplier that did that. Amazing. Right, how close are we to level in this district, I wonder? I can take out some of them stops now. A 1,000 likes. Bridge Street and the Rise. Okay. Right, we can take out City Hall. We can take out 99th. The Rise and Bridge Street are still needed. One, two, three, four. I could, instead of doing dorms, we could take that one out. Then go that and get that one done. Let's do that. We could flip it the other way. Oh god, no. Let's not do that. 10 drives, 5 stops, 12 times multiplier higher. What can we do on here? Get that one done. I can't remember if this is a really low down one. How come the like limit has gone up to 16? There's a reward for unlocking a stop. Okay, that's pretty ridiculous. This stop is broken, isn't it? Look, it's the same one as before. It looked reasonably far from the curb. I agree. First of all, it looked like I was fine, and secondly, I would have brushed the curb if anything, not just completely smashed into it. I think I need to adjust that physics.
SAS University Campus.
This is Hereford. They've got DLC coming this year. They've announced what they're doing. At least one of them's a map expansion, maybe two. Walk a bit quicker. Look at them fighting in the pavement. Way! Rise up. Don't you start walking as well. She actually listened. You're just a driver. You're a driver and you set the lines that you're going to do. I think this is last stop. We're pretty close to getting the double decker, I think. Might have to run this again. We got our score ruined by that curb. That one's done. Get rid of that one now. So we just unlocked a +2 multiplier at the start of the drive. It's all for the rise. I might do a shuttle drive.
I'll let the council know we're making network changes.
What if we go all the way down here? How's it got the rise in twice? How do you get rid of number 2? There we go. That's a nice long ride. We do that in a fairly long size bendy bus. That should level up the rise, I think. If we can keep it clean. Where's the electric 60-foot bendy bus? I'll take that one. That's crazy how we start with an 8X.
All saints.
Is that vehicle in front, is that meant to be like a Toyota? Like a Toyota Hilux or something? Why does it feel like we're going a million miles an hour? This feels ridiculously quick. Okay, I have no idea what lane I need to be in. I don't get why people are saying expansion is needed. We're going to get one and the B map alone is fun. I don't know, Dank. I think maybe people just want a bigger base map, is how I interpret that. I mean, the map that you get is very detailed, isn't it? And it feels lived in terms of people walking around and cars and stuff, but I get why people want something bigger. Wait, am I going left here? Thanks for telling me, game. I want to see what seems to be somebody complaining about. I don't know, Dank, if I look at the Steam reviews, the mostly positive, and you look at the negative ones, it isn't so much the map. This is a weird junction.
A very
Yay.
smooth ride.
Atomics, think of it 120 months, 10 years. Yep, 10 years. 2016 you subbed. How nuts is that? I think that car just did me a big favour. What on earth is that turn? Why has everybody got a cowboy hat on? What's going on? "24 today, been watching your videos since I was a young adolescent." That's amazing. There's a new bus stop. That's that leveled. Don't you... What? I've got a schedule to keep to. Go away. They made me late. going to be very late on this stop. Look at this. I'm going to get complaints now. There's just nothing I can do about it. Tomix, thank you for setting off that squeaky bike horn. Nice driving. Thank you for the 5 sub gift. If you got a sub, please give me a thank you. Love bug. Have a nice day. Look at that plate. That car looks like it's got no rear windscreen to me. Come on. Speed. I think he wants me to go right. You gotta be careful because if you brake too aggressively, they complain about that as well. Yeah, but on a bendy bus. No. Right, we're on 11x at the moment. I don't want to lose that. Don't think this bus was made for these roads. Sometimes you just got to bully your way in with the AI. Like a glove. I think we're nearly there. We're 100 seconds ahead of the schedule. That buys us a bit of time. 12x. That's nice. That is very nice. That's going to give those stops a real boost. Unlock 7 bridges and upgrade new heights. I think we've just unlocked the double decker, you know. That give them a real boost, that did. Upgrade new heights. Here we go, cutscene hype.
New Heights, the concrete jungle, roamed by endless packs of personal vehicles. Dangerous to any pedestrian. Hard as it might be, these things are changing. New Heights follows the rest of the city in becoming more accessible. The last bastion of traffic congestion has fallen. Emberville is truly reclaimed.
Who cares about pedestrians anyway? Just drive everywhere. Blimey. I thought it was dark inside and the lights were actually on.
Reassuring.
Did not expect that term. Yeah, I don't know, all of a sudden, if you arrive too early for a stop, I don't think it penalises you. This is not fit for a bendy bus. We're on a 16X. I've never seen a 16X. Going down that bit, I assume. Wait, are we going down the bus only bit, or... I'm going to assume this bit. That is insane. That's crazy. They've got support for mods. You can add your own radio stations and your own liveries.
What a beautiful skyline.
Interestingly, that didn't reset my 17X because the car crashed into me. Oh my god, I was like 2 inches away from that car then.
What a wonderful park. It's just outside the city hall, too. We'll have to make some time to visit it.
What are you doing now? $18X. That is not the bus to drive on that route. Oh my god, look at that. If you unlock City Hall with 500 likes, you get unlimited lines. And if you get the Rise, you get unlimited stops per line. So you could quite literally create a line that visits every single stop on the map. Now that would be a drive. The keycap switch is done goes much faster when the caps are not just a pile. Did you actually clean the base of the keyboard before you put the caps on?
Let's get it done.
That must be an achievement. I would hope it's an achievement.
Let's get it done.
Thanks, Jeff. There we go. It's still locked. Upgrade new heights. I thought we just upgraded new heights. And earn the star badge on all the bus stops again to unlock this model. Dang it! Gotta go and finish that off now. Only got 3 buses. Oh, it's a night drive as well. Scumbag game. So we've got to get all of these done. I wish there was a way of rearranging these in a sensible order. Right, let's start with that. Belvedere Elementary, dorms. Intention is to add a South Cairo bus mod. I don't think you can do maps or buses yet in the mods. That's our basic loop. I take it all of these are within New Heights, aren't they? crazy loop line. You're doing OMSI 2. The weird thing about OMSI 2 is it never officially supported mods, and quite often you'd have to drop the mods onto the OMSI folder, and it would just add files into the installation, and then you couldn't remove the mod. It's like reinstall OMSI to get a fresh, like, directory of files. But people modded it because they could. Let's rename this. City Hall is stop 1, 6 and 8. Maybe not also stop 6. I'd notice it would triple bag that. So now it's got it as the rise as 1, 2, and it goes past here to 3. So I want to swap these around. I wish you could just drag these stops around. One, two, three. Then I want 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it's coming back to City Hall. We don't need City Hall on 7, do we? Could just do that. We don't need to loop, do we? But then maybe that wouldn't upgrade... That wouldn't upgrade the rise, would it? At the end, we just finish the loop. There we go. Loving the weather in the UK. I believe rain's coming in later, isn't it? Traditional bank holiday weather dictates that we need rain. Oh yeah, 7 o'clock. There you go. 100% chance of rain at 8 o'clock. Heavy downpour at 9. Bit of rain at 10, bit more at 11. And then tomorrow, sunshine and rain and some thunder at 8 o'clock. Yeah, bank holiday weather. Enjoy it whilst it lasts. To be honest, we've had a very good run of sunshine. The last week has been crazy weather. I don't think we can complain. You're supposed to be camping. Enjoy. Right, we want a fairly compact bus for this one. I think we'll take that and try and move that up a bit. Is it me or does that steering wheel feel very big? Perfect alignment, but the bus is glitching against the curb. Go figure. Wait, did you see that? I just saw that back wheel kick up before it even got to the curb.
Watch the road.
Oh my god. I don't think I should do this in this bus. We need something really compact. I don't think that's going to be big enough, but we'll see.
Jacob Street. Street.
See how happy they are that I stopped at that stop sign. Whoa! That van driver was having none of that.
Pond Park.
You wish made OMSI 3, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Very pleasant driving.
I wish they'd release the source code to OMSI 2 and then let the community just completely develop it. That would be amazing. Just overhaul everything about it.
Bridge Street.
What do you mean, big trucker? Lotus was supposed to be OMSI 3. Yeah. I mean, they just completely lost the plot with that one, didn't they? I don't trust this AI in front of me at all. You see drivers slowing down like that on the road, you just back off. They're either distracted or they're up to something. I was driving home last night and there was a Mercedes E-Class in front of me. And I saw the guy, he was doing about 60, 65 in a 30 zone when he flew past me. I was like, what the heck? It's like, that's just completely crazy. And then about 5 minutes later, I caught the guy up. He'd slowed right down on this B road. What the heck is he doing? And then I was watching, I was behind him for a while. I was watching his driving. He was all over the road. I mean, he was just weaving over the white line, just everywhere. He nearly hit a couple of cars coming the other way. So I backed off. Pretty convinced he was drunk. And then he took a different turn to me. So he didn't know it was a Mercedes, not a BMW. It was a Mercedes E-Class. So he took a turn, and I went the other way towards Chelmsford. And then the road opened up to like 60 miles an hour, so accelerated up to 60. And then in front of me, in the pitch black, a baby deer was stood in the middle of the road, eating something off the white line in the middle of the road. My heart rate shot up. I slammed on the brakes, like turned to avoid it, because it just came out of absolutely nowhere. Turned to avoid it, and the only thing I could think of was, I hope it doesn't move. Because I had to go down the side of it, and if it had moved, there's nothing I could have done. But thankfully, it was either the most stupid baby deer you've ever known, or the bravest baby deer you've ever known, because it just looked at me. And didn't move, as I narrowly avoided just smashing into it. And thankfully I didn't. And when I got past it, I was like, oh my god. There was a car coming the other way, so I just flashed him like loads of times. He probably thought I was an absolute idiot. Like, why is he flashing me? But I don't know what happened after that. You got quite a multiply for that, I think. Right, that's one stop done. 198 likes. That's pretty good going. Still got a bit more grind on this one. I'm hoping the baby day learnt its lesson. Well, unfortunately, this is Darwin in action, isn't it? Like, it's either gonna learn not to be on the road the good way or the hard way. I'm just glad I missed it, to be honest. Right, that seems like good time, and it's nearly 3 o'clock, so there's no point starting another drive. I'll be back in an hour's time, and maybe, Night Gaming will join for multiplayer. Maybe. But I'm going to take a break, grab some food, stretch the old legs, and I'll be back here in 1 hour's time. That's it from me. Bye for now.